The Eastern Conference Semifinals, Game 1. Seattle were dominant in round 1, able to advance in just 5 games. But the real test starts now as a new challenger awaits in the series opener against the Lakers. The opening game of the conference semifinals, up next.
The next stage of the Eastern Conference playoff battle begins here. Game 1 of the conference semifinals. Both these teams have survived and moved one step closer to the title. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, with Allie LaForce reporting courtside. Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. Duran out there with Batum. Then there's Oubre. Then it's Jordan. And it's Doncic in a point. And for Seattle, Russell Westbrook out there with Edwards. Then it's Tatum, and it's Durant, and it's Embiid in at the center. Look at the Lakers. They really had to grind out wins in that first-round series. Do you think it wore them down at all?
It probably took a little out of them, but they don't have time to think about that. This is the postseason, and they'll be running on adrenaline.
Batum finds Duran. 8 feet away, and the shot goes in. Duran's got the game going here with the first basket for the Lakers.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension.
Oh, man! You know, Westbrook will not let an opportunity to embarrass his defender go wanting. Oh, my goodness. What a move.
And Jordan throws it down.
Well, you know, this is what you like about him as a facilitator. He hits his man where he can do something with the rock.
Out to Edwards. His three-pointer's off the mark.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
They get it back. Duran, no good.
He's hard to stop once he gets to the rim. That's great defense right there.
Right side, Westbrook. Tatum deciding where to go with it. Shot clock at 6. Embiid, no good. Lakers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Good on the three-point shot.
Doncic can score from distance, whether it's spotting up or off the dribble, and he has got a maturity to his skill set.
And KD throws it down.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
Jordan against Embiid. Back to Oubre. It's stolen by Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, Edwards doing a nice job excelling in transition. Has a really good understanding of how to fill the lane and get where he needs to be.
Oubre outside. Duran against Durant. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. No good on the free throw. And he sinks the second. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Edwards dishes to Embiid. Over Jordan. And there's Embiid. That's good on the assist from Edwards. And it's all knotted up.
And Embiid has this shot in his bag. He's confident in that area.
Back to Doncic. Here's the 3. That's it. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
I was able to catch up with the head coach for Seattle. I asked him what lessons he's learned from studying tape on Luka Doncic, and coach told me, well, one thing is you can't force him into anything. Luka plays at the pace that he wants to play at and goes where he wants to go on the floor. But we can try and take away his options, and that should present some obstacles for him. Guys?
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. Batum wide open. He fires. Sinks the three-pointer.
And their offense already in a flow. some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point line.
And the rejection by Tatum. Here's KD. Oubre pulls it in. Lakers leading by 6. Stolen by Westbrook. Driving the lane. And then Durant with the jam.
Not many bigs can slow down KD once he gets around the rim.
And so it's Oubre with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. And they double up Doncic. Outside Batum. And the Lakers with another miss. For Seattle, they've gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Wants to get it to Oubre and does. And Batum is good for 3. Batum's got 6.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here. You know, next time he has that much space, he should just go straight up with it and leave the fadeaway at home. Park that fadeaway. Take the shot that's available.
Doncic passes to Oubre. Batum sets a screen for Oubre. Just 5 on the clock. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Another miss by Batum.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Lakers leading by 5. Pass to Doncic. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Seattle has gone 0-3 from three-point land, having it going outside. To the paint, Oubre with the steal. And it's the Lakers on the break. Batum for 3, drills it from outside. 9 points in the game so far.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Pass to Embiid. And no good. Jordan with some nice D. Doncic looking it over. It's stolen by Edwards. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Here's Durant, and he uses the glass on the layup. Here's Doncic. He's got 6. Oubre outside. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Batum, good.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Embiid. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 3rd assist on the night. And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Some changes for the Lakers. OG Anunoby comes in for Duren, and Williamson subbed in for Nicholas Batum. Williamson finds Jordan. Anunoby outside. The rejection by Embiid.
And Embiid protecting the rim, using that 7-foot frame, big fella.
Offensive rebound, and the dunk by Embiid.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe.
Well, I don't think it would be a bad idea. I mean, they could use all the second chance points they can get.
Such a finesse shot for some big. Zion's, though, staying composed and able to knock it down. Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, G.A. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
Stolen by Tatum. Outside Edwards. Durant for three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Williamson with it. Now defended by Embiid. Westbrook against Anunoby. Shot clock at 5. A three ball. And the three ball is good.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots. He's trying to carry them back into this game. He's absolutely feeling it this quarter.
Oubre outside. Pass to Doncic. Puts up a deep three. Rebounded by Tatum.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Now here's Westbrook to the wing on the left. The wide open look for Durant. That's good, and it's Embiid with the assist. Now just a 1-point Laker lead. Anunoby outside. Back to Doncic. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Doncic has got 9.
Boy, Doncic showing you his competitiveness right there with the back-at-you three. The revenge triple.
Here's Embiid. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Soft defense in that mid-range area, but they got away with it this time.
Edwards kicks to Durant. Pass to Embiid. Over Jordan. That one is good from Joel Embiid. 12 points for him.
He's had an amazing quarter, and they're still trailing. Hard to believe that.
Williamson finds Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
Throwing it down. Doncic showing off his high.
And here's Westbrook. Outside, KD. And it's Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got his 4th rebound in this one. And finished off by Williamson.
Well, what a dunk artist this guy is. Whenever Williamson takes flight, you're just expecting to see something special.
Just a terrific. Oh, my goodness. What a play.
He is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think.
Without question, a crowd pleaser to the 10th degree.
Showing the versatility with the floater. Williamson sees where the D's coming from and able to adapt.
Westbrook against Doncic. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Doncic right side.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Lakers lead by 4. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And you are back with us live as we bring you continuing coverage of the Eastern Conference semifinals. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnover.
So the Lakers 5 right now. They've got Robinson. Batum is out there with Anunoby. Then there's Williamson. And it's Black in at the 1. Three-pointer. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. Seattle trails by 4. He's guarded by Anunoby. Fades and shoots. Good.
You trust him and expect him to make those mid-range jumpers, especially against loose defense like that.
Williamson dishes to Robinson. And Robinson throws it down.
Throwing it down hard. Robinson was fully committed on that one.
Down low. Randall down low. Batum's there. And Randall throws it down.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside.
Tell you what, you'd hate to be the guy having the responsibility of guarding him.
Outside Batum, and pushing it up. Seattle, here's Edwards. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Zion Williamson.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on two things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
Duren, he's checked in for OG Anunoby.
Extremely reliable. When he steps up to the line, you just kind of expect him to knock him down.
Bobbed up there for Robinson. And Batum kicks to Robinson. That shot wide open. And the Lakers lead by 2.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
That's to Williamson. They get a hand on it and taken away by Brown. From deep. Cash money. Brown with the tray. And a closer look here at the hustle stance for Seattle.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And another thing they've done so well is convert fast break opportunities. Great job trusting their guys and getting those easy ones.
Shots good by Duren.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
For those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. The kick out to Brown. 6 to shoot. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And you know, you look at guys like Randall who don't have that eye-popping athleticism or length. The pump fake is a great equalizer.
He's off on the first.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that.
Absolutely. Los Angeles making a switch here. Oubre's checked in.
You know, what makes Julius Randle special is his versatility. I mean, he can play big and move fast out there, and he can guard and outplay a number of positions as well.
Here's Williamson, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Williamson's got 8 points.
Those are the looks they want to continue to generate.
Outside Edwards to the inside. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Duren's got his 4th rebound in this one. And it's blocked. Simmons inside. Guarded by Robinson. And once again off the mark by Seattle. And the call will be against Julius Randle. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
The Lakers with the ball. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Batum passes to Oubre. To the middle. Here's Williamson. And Williamson throws it down.
Goodness, I mean, we feel those Zion dunks shake the floor.
Defended by Batum. Randall from outside. Lakers with the rebound. A drive by Williamson. And finished off by Williamson.
And he's capable of being so dominant offensively. Zion just trampling the defense.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
And not what we're accustomed to seeing from him at all from the free throw line.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Yeah, a bit surprising to see them leading at this point, given the number of turnovers they've already committed.
And another look at that last play with the AT&T Connected Cam. Defended by Batum. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. A crossover, and Randall throws it down.
Randall's got tremendous confidence in his game, and he's pretty good at creating with his ball handling having improved.
Randall against Batum. Pass to Robinson. 5 to shoot. And Duren slams it in.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely sleepy.
Oh, my, what a play.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Luka Doncic, he's checked in for the Lakers. Pass to Oubre. Doncic against Edwards. Here's Williamson. Seattle grabs the miss. This team has been cruising through these playoffs. Just one loss so far.
Yeah, they've ripped through the postseason thus far, arguably playing their best basketball of the season. That's what you want this time of year.
Williamson with it. 14 points for him. Pass to Robinson. Doncic outside. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. Doncic has got 14.
Watch out now when Doncic is dialed in from deep because he's unguardable.
Here's Randall. The shot will not fall. Nice D from Doncic. Williamson against Brown with the spin. And Williamson throws it down.
Yeah, and quick and shifty there off the bounce. Fluid with that shot motion as well. Williamson continues to impress.
It's stolen by Brown. To the wing right side. Randall surveying the D. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots over Duren. Seattle missing again. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Lakers. That's good for Williamson on the assist by Doncic. And it's a 10-point Laker lead.
Over the course of the game, he's been very accurate, doing some great stuff.
And they get it, and it's good on the layup. He has 6.
Took that orange right to the rack, and they just let him go by.
Pass to Duren. Back to Doncic. Beyond the arc. Oh, Doncic, long range.
He has been dropping bombs since the tip. 3 triples in the first quarter, 2 more since then.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Jalen Duren.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
A different look for Seattle. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Ben Simmons. Tatum comes in for Julius Randle. And it's Russell Westbrook in for Edwards. And then for the Lakers, DeAndre Jordan comes in for Robinson. And it's Batum in for Duren. Back to Batum. And Nicholas Batum with the slam.
Bouncing up with ease, Batum skilled at finishing with power at the rack.
Seattle trails by 11. Now Westbrook. He's got 8. Pass to Embiid. Over Jordan. Embiid with the bucket. 14 points for Joel Embiid.
With his diverse offensive game, 7 feet tall, maybe a little north of that, and 280 pounds, Embiid might be the toughest assignment in the league.
And it's Doncic missing.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Double by Oubre. The kick out to Tatum. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Oubre.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
The kick out to Westbrook. Traps in the tray. Westbrook's got 11.
They're making a few more threes this quarter, which should help them cut into that deficit.
Here's Doncic. Again, Los Angeles.
Doncic giving you the full package. Superstar for sure.
Inside. The kick out to Brown. Wow, through the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
You have to avoid fouls like that. As a defender, challenge the three-point shooter, but run by him, not into him.
You got to respect the mind Brown has for the game. Both ends of the floor, he is so good at spotting the opening and taking advantage.
Anunoby, he's checked in for Zion Williamson. Westbrook against Doncic. Trying to find Batum. He's got it now. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
Embiid wide open. Knocks down the 3-ball. Embiid's got 5 points now this quarter.
Not known for a quick release, but Embiid showing he has that ability as well.
Here's Westbrook driving to the basket.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
Luka hits the 3.
He's got a nice groove going right now from the perimeter. 3 triples in the first quarter, and now he's made 3 more since.
The kick out to Westbrook, and stolen by Jordan. No good that time. It's been all about Luka Doncic for Los Angeles. Why even bring it inside when you've got him on the perimeter? After that quarter, his 3-point total stands at 6. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
For your fan half-court shot, please direct your attention to center court. Give me a
Hello, everyone. First game of the series, off to a good start for the Los Angeles Lakers.
This is where your ball movement really helps you. Against this defense, you cannot afford to just be stagnant.
Kenny, that's a good game plan.
That's it, Shaq? That's your full analysis?
Okay, good game plan, Kenneth.
Okay, then. Checking out the circumstances for Seattle. Guys, how important is the first game of a series?
Very important, Ernie. You learn a lot about yourselves and your opponent. Teams will attack and try to exploit your weaknesses.
And after game one, it's all about how you cover up those weaknesses. Force your opponent to shake up their approach, man.
Yeah, moves and counter moves. And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And we're ready to get back into the action here in game one. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often. But in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
And we're back for more exciting action from the Eastern Conference semifinals. We've got Russell Westbrook. He's out there with Brown. Embiid is out there with Jason Tatum. That's the lineup in the game for Seattle.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Here's Westbrook, 18 feet away, and he knocks it down. Westbrook's got 15.
And you see how eager Westbrook is to make a splash on offense, attacking over and over again.
Duran with the screen on Westbrook. The three for Doncic. It's hauled in by Brown.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage play.
Doncic with it. Now defended by Embiid. Doncic passes to Oubre. Sweet move, and the layup is good. Oubre's got his first basket of the night.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
Oubre outside. Pass to Duren. Doncic outside. Batum sets a screen for Doncic. Out of bounds. Seattle will take possession. Durant's checked in for Seattle. Andrew Wiggins comes in for Brown. Seattle trails by 6. Westbrook drives in and finished off by Westbrook.
You know, one of the things you have to do to try to stop Westbrook is get physical with him. Bump him, slow him down some, especially on drives where he's looking to go right downhill, down your throat.
During the pass to Batum. Now, here's Doncic. He's covered by Westbrook. A nice shot by Doncic.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Here's Westbrook.
And if anything, Westbrook gets more aggressive against contact inside. He doubles his effort level in response.
And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam. And he gets it back. Here's Doncic. Doncic with a robust drive inside.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
Oh, why, thank you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points.
A lot of bounceability there, guys. I mean, well above the rim. That's what makes him dangerous.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Duren against Durant. Duren the pass to Doncic. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. And a missed layup. Pass to Embiid. Tatum on the wing. There's the three. Got a hand on it. And now here's Oubre. Fast break chance. Adds it up for Jordan. Embiid with the steal. Tatum with it. And Batum picks him up defensively. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Yeah, Tatum got bullied a little inside, but he stood his ground and gets it to go.
Out to Doncic. And the rejection by Embiid. And Jordan gets it to go. Seattle trails by 4. Outside Westbrook. Outside, KD. Wiggins, right side. 5 on the clock. Shoots it. Duren pulls it in. Duren's got 5 rebounds tonight. Wiggins against Oubre. Back to Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Boy, at the rim, Jordan still, after all this time in the league, has the athleticism to get up and throw it down.
For 3, Westbrook. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Duren's got 6 rebounds in the game.
He managed to knock down 1 triple in the first half, but nothing since then.
Oubre outside. Durant with the steal. For 3, Westbrook. It's rebounded by Jordan. Lakers leading by 6. Oubre outside. Pass to Doncic. Back to Oubre. Here's Jordan. Wiggins with the block.
Great read that time by Wiggins. Anticipating the shot. Sends it out with return to sender post.
Embiid inside the line. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. They've led by as many as 11 points. Doncic from deep three-point land. And again, the Lakers no good. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Seattle. They trail by 6. That one falls.
You see how athletic and agile Tatum is there. I mean, this young guy is hard to handle on the drive.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Teams changing it up here. It's stolen by Edwards. An even 3-on-3 break. There's Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
Nothing new for Embiid here, going off for a big scoring performance, par for the course.
LA's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Here's Williamson. Drops in the layup for 2. Williamson's got 20 points.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
Defended by Batum. Out to Edwards. Edwards crashing in from outside.
You know, Edwards is still tweaking his three-point shot, but it sure looked good there.
Williamson outside. Stolen by Tatum. Oh, man! What a finish!
Show us what you got, young fella. Anthony Edwards. Love to see you operate like that.
Here's Batum. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 6 assists in the game.
Great lead pass, anticipating where his man was going to be, not where he was.
Oh, went in there and tried to power it down, but through contact, he'll head to the line.
He gets right to the rim, but the defense there to deter.
I really like that he didn't shy away from the contact at all. I mean, he was determined to get to the basket, no matter who was offering the resistance.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
Yeah, you got to respect the athletic reach of Jordan now. Throw it up, and he will bash in the alley-oop.
And he jams it with authority. Guys, what a back-and-forth game this has been.
And that's already resulted in 7 lead changes.
The Lakers trail. Doncic outside. Puts it up from 15. Here's Jordan, and the rejection by Embiid.
The defensive instincts of Embiid on display there with the denial.
A 3 from Tatum. Tipped away. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. Lakers shooting a smooth 58% from the field. Everything going according to plan for them on that end. Williamson outside. Jordan a screen on Tatum. Here's Williamson, and he elevates for the slam dunk. Jason Tatum did not like that one.
The combination of quickness and size for Williamson is downright scary. His hand is a handful on the bounce with any kind of momentum. And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
And you see Edwards trying to do this more, impose his will at the defensive end. Good job defensively that time.
Tatum's shot is off.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
And the first time out of the game called for Seattle. And Simmons, he's checked in for Seattle. Robinson's checked in for Los Angeles. OG Anunoby comes in for Oubre. Seattle calls timeout. Randall's checked in for Jason Tatum.
Substitution on the court.
Seattle has gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Outside for Randall. That's in, coming off the assist from Edwards. Edwards got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Doncic dishes to Batum. Floats it up for Williamson. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And this is what we came to see, right? Go ahead, Zion. Do your thing on the alley-oop.
Here's Embiid. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Williamson kicks to Robinson. Pass to Doncic. Over Edwards. Up again. And Robinson is right there. Robinson's got his third basket of the night right there.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Here's KD. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
This is where KD dips into his bag and comes out smelling good.
Doncic passes to Batum. Doncic against it. And Doncic throws it down.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Seattle calls timeout. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Now check in for Seattle. Duren, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Anthony Black comes in for Doncic.
And it doesn't take much elevation for Yao to throw it down. We've seen him finish at the rim a lot over his career.
Duren up top. Over Simmons. Duren no good. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for Seattle. No one near Randall as he lets it go. Bangs home the trifecta. And it's a 3-point Seattle lead. Batum against Randall. Batum passes to...
Oh! Yes, sir! Come on, bring it!
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game, neither team giving ground. Seattle leads by 3. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Lakers trail by 3. So for the Lakers right now, Oubre out there with Zion Williamson. Then it's Duren. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Robinson in at the center, filling out the middle.
And that was an absolute hammer. Williamson is downright lethal when you allow him to gain some momentum.
And stolen by Williamson. Knocked away. Pass to Oubre. Floats it up for Williamson. And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession. Duren with the screen on Westbrook. 6 on the shot clock. To the middle. Releases.
Simmons is very skilled on defense. He just knows where to be and how to guard whoever he's on. Versatile is part of his defensive skill set, too.
No question. He got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
No good on the second free throw.
Well, they should be looking at a 3-point lead. Hopefully for them, that miss won't cost them.
Got that one up quick. Anunoby's got the game tied up here for the Lakers. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Pick by Yao. Westbrook kicks to Randall. And then Randall slams it in.
Boy, Julius Randall putting some spice on that jam.
Lakers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Williamson, the pass to Oubre. Shoots over Brown. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Randall down low. Duran's on him. Outside Westbrook. Pass to Simmons. Outside for Randall. Here's Yao. Off target from three-point range. The Lakers trade. Here's Duran to take the lead. Russell Westbrook with the rebound. Over in the corner, Brown. No good on the three.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Hey, that shot Anunoby just knocked down is a lot harder than he made it look.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. The kick out to Brown. Three-pointer, Randall. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Randall's got the lead up to 3 now for Seattle.
He's been a different guy here in the second half. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
Here's Williamson. Here he goes.
What a jam! Are you kidding me?
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
And I like it. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
And Randall throws it down.
You know, once he has the positioning he wants, he's ready for the big finish. Julius Randle throwing it down.
Westbrook with the steal, and now it's Westbrook running. He can go all the way. And the dunk by Westbrook.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scale.
Duran, no good. Seattle leading by 5. Westbrook drives in. Duran pulls it in. Duran's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. They grab their own miss. Robinson. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
Robinson knows his strength and great value is on the offensive glass. Got himself a hoop that time, too.
Seattle calls timeout.
Started.
Some changes for Seattle. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Yao. Durant comes in for Simmons. And Anthony Edwards subbed in for Jaylen Brown. And then for Los Angeles, Jordan's checked in for Robinson. Batum comes in for OG Anunoby. And Doncic is subbed in for Kelly Oubre. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Seattle's coach as he addressed his team. He loves their effort tonight. He said, quote, "This is how we wanted to come into this, looking to push the action, dictating the tempo. We are where we need to be to even things up." Of course, he's talking about the season series. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Allie.
He's doing a heck of a job, and his offense is keeping them afloat.
Out to Edwards. And it's off from three-point range. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Stolen by Durant. Here's Randall, and Randall throws it down.
Going towards the basket, that's when Randall's most dangerous.
Lakers trail by 6. Williamson outside. Batum sets a screen for Williamson. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And that's a double-double for him now. 11 points and 11 rebounds. Pass to Embiid. There's Embiid with the dunk.
Dropping the hammer. That's why Embiid looks to get deep inside position.
Lakers have gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. Here's Williamson. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. 30 points for Zion Williamson.
You cannot shoot the ball much better than he is right now.
Doncic with the steal. Down low. That's good, and the Seattle lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Jordan.
This is a fantastic performance in this half. He didn't play as well in the first, but you just know with this guy, he's always ready to turn it around. Not really the best decision. I mean, get the easy two, the for sure two. No need to make it fancy and special.
Doncic passes to Williamson over Edwards. And there's Williamson on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him. Here's Westbrook. Lays it up and banks it in. Westbrook's got 26 points.
Big game thus far for Westbrook offensively. Not a surprise coming from him. But he is clearly amped up in this one.
Doncic with a screen on Edwards. Pass to Batum to take the lead. Good again. He's on tonight. 9 for 13 shooting.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Here's Doncic. Edwards with the block.
And the athleticism of Edwards helping on defense. Capable of getting up to block shots.
And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam. Using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Seattle calls timeout. Los Angeles making a switch here. Oubre's checked in. Seattle trails by 3. Tatum draws the double. Over in the corner, Randall. Drills the three-pointer. Randall's got it all tied up now for Seattle.
I guess he just needed a little break because since halftime, he's been raining triples.
Batum finds Doncic. And they double up Doncic. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. It's stolen by Randall. To the inside. Here's Westbrook. Nice pass. Right into the rack perfectly for the layup. Westbrook's got 28 points for the game. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Seattle.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outplaying their opponent the entire game.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That is his first foul of the game. Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T Connected Cam. Tatum against Oubre. Now Westbrook. Takes advantage. That Jimmy is good.
Oh, he is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
Here's Doncic. It's Doncic battling down low.
Get used to seeing this, folks. Doncic taking the moment head on and delivering.
That free throw good from Doncic.
We've come to expect this from him in these situations. Extremely calm under pressure.
Tatum draws the double. Randall fires. He drills the three.
Calm when it counts. Randall has that clutch DNA.
Duran, a quick pass leads him right to the rack.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Embiid knocks it home from distance.
So Embiid on top of things there, folks, recognizing a big possession and commanding the ball.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And just a loss of concentration there. And they're going to pay for it with the over and back.
Yeah, clearly an unforced mistake there. You got to keep your head in the game and tighten that handle.
Randall outside. Embiid. Three. Good.
Spectacular. I mean, lights out shooting here down the stretch. All of a sudden now they're in a position to win the game.
They've gotten out at the best possible moment. Putting on one heck of a run here now.
Doncic Doncic going to work.
And sometimes players forget that Doncic is 6'7", meaning he's more than capable of scoring inside.
Now here's Westbrook. Randle onside. The three doesn't go.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
It doesn't look good, even with a quick bucket here.
Here's Embiid. Tries to save it. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Durant. Westbrook feeling it out a bit. Just 5 to shoot. Randle, the three goes down.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Timeout called the Lakers. They're behind by 9. Westbrook against Doncic. We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And they go to the intentional foul.
You know, give them credit for still battling here down the stretch, but I think it's too little too late.
Simply delaying the inevitable here. I mean, at this point, even if they miss the free throws, there's not enough time left.
Oubre with the steal.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
When you take a look at Jason Tatum's skill set, it seems like the sky is the limit. I mean, I think we could be looking at a future superstar, folks.
Timeout called the Lakers. 17 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
You know, maybe working on their 60-second drill, even if it doesn't pay off tonight, maybe for the future.
And the rejection by Embiid. And so it's Seattle winning this one. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum is so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
That'll do it for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference semifinals. Alongside Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. And as always, we appreciate you joining us right here tonight on 2K. And now, our player of the game, Russell Westbrook.